Hey everybody, my name is Davis. Welcome to our campus in San Jose, California. I'll be taking you to our briefing center. Let's take a look. So this is our new campus that we just built a couple years ago. And what's really cool that we've done here at Logitech is we actually treat our office as a living lab, a living workspace, if you will. So as you go through all these different settings, you're gonna see our technology being optimized for the new logical work. So this could be a typical home center for any user. Logitech, we are a design company, we are a peripheral company, we are the input back to the system. And we have a lot of great devices that can help a user optimize the way they work. Obviously, Logitech is known for our keyboards and mice. We're also known for our webcams. We also have other great tools such as lighting and presentation tools that make the user's life a lot easier. One of my favorite things about our MX business line products is that if you take a look at our keyboards, there's actually 3 different Bluetooth devices that you can pair it to, as well as our mice. And this is something that I highlight to customers because we know that people have multiple devices and you shouldn't have multiple keyboards and mice for your systems. As you see in this particular setting, I'm using a MacBook Pro as well as an iPad. I'm able to switch between my personal and my work and just make my life easier. Obviously, we're a video company. We have great webcams, our Brio 4Ks right here. We have our great lighting that could also work together to make you the best presenter possible. And all this is tied together through our software, Logitune, right? Within Logitune, you're able to do some really cool things. You know, control your devices, control your settings, check battery life. Some of that makes it easier for the users. So in the last area, we looked at the MX series of product, right? And that's a great product. It gives you the look and feel of your laptop on that particular MX keys keyboard. But here at Logitech, right, again, we are a design company. We are the human interface back to the system, and people want to work the way they want to work. And what we offer at Logitech too are many different keyboard mice depending on your use case. In front of me, we have our Ergo line of products. We have our Wave, and then we have our left-handed lift. And something that's really cool about Logitech, right? You really think about it. And the percentage of users that are left-handed in the world is roughly 12 to 13%. But Logitech cares about how people work so much that we even built a left-handed mouse. On the other side, I was talking about how our webcams, our lights, our keyboard can be connected to Logitune. But really to unlock and maximize Logitune for the home user, you gotta get a Logidock, right? What we have done is we have built this amazing where you connect your peripherals into this, and with one USB cable to the laptop, you can take over the entire peripherals that's in your setup. And the best thing about this too, is for those that are used to video meetings and conference room, we took all the controls and shoved it into Logidock. You have your audio mute, your audio controls up and down. You have your camera mute and camera on. And with Logitune integrated, and if you get your calendar all set up correctly, this device will actually notify you about your next meeting. LEDs will blink, and you have a one-touch to join experience, just like you would in the meeting room. Again, maximizing your productivity and making life just that much easier. So those 2 use cases, we're talking about home users, right? Using peripherals or connecting to Logidock, right? But in this new era that we're in, office spaces are shrinking. And right now, users are fighting over resources really, right? Whether it's a hotel desking or hot desking or meeting rooms. And that can create a lot of problems. So what Logitech has done is we have worked with our cloud partners. We even have our own software to help with scheduling. As you can see right here, this is actually a Zoom workplace reservation. This is a map of our office. And you can see if I needed a meeting room with my friend Charles today, right? And it's an ad hoc meeting, I can at least take a quick glance at his wayfinding and see that, hey, there's only a few rooms open, either Mount Shasta or Channel Islands. And I'll be able to book this right from the screen. Again, helping me optimize my office space, helping me minimize downtime of running around the office and just trying to find a room to work in. All right, so we just talked about wayfinding and booking rooms. Let's talk about desk. In this new world that we're in, a lot of companies are switching to hotel and hot desking. And having users be able to find their desk and have everything connected is paramount. We have developed Logitech Flex. This is our USB hub, network managed scheduling hub, if you will. And what's great about this is on the display, I'm able to book it on our partner apps, such as Microsoft, Google, Zoom. And now we're even working with AppSpace to enable hot desking. So companies can maximize their space, have the users come in, connect faster because all the peripherals are connected to the hub. And now, instead of me bringing in my HDMI adapter to DisplayPort or my power adapters, dongles, USB connections, what I have is I have one USB Type-C from the Logitech Flex. I plug it into my laptop. Now it is connected and I'm off and working, making it a lot easier for users and companies to get people working. So I'm done working my desk and I need to go find a meeting room, right? And this technology has been around, but Logitech is now a part of it too. You need a scheduler. So this is Tap Scheduler. I'm able to see what's available. I'm able to book through my calendar and make sure that this room is actually scheduled for me and my colleagues or my customers or partners. And again, you're maximizing space. You know where things are. You're not scrambling around the office to find new space, and it's actually yours. And as you can see, I did not book the meeting, but I have a new meeting scheduled from 9:15 to 10, and I want to take over this room now. So now that we're in meeting room, right? We have all this great Logitech technology that makes my meeting easy. We have the Logitech Tap Controller. I do one touch to join to start my meeting, and I'm able to work and conduct and do the things I need to do. But also there's every now and then where I need to annotate. This is where our Logitech Scribe comes in. With one touch, audio comes on, screen comes on, and I'm able to just write and do what I've always done, analog, and it converts to digital, and it makes my life that much easier. Because every now and then, I need to explain to users that if you want to connect 3 TVs, give me a second, everybody, to our rally bar, you're able to do this, but right here, you're going to need a dongle DisplayPort to do it. Again, taking a very simple task, making it that much easier, and with 2 clicks of a button, I can start, stop, and actually keep working. In this room that I'm in right now, it's actually our Microsoft signature Teams room, the front row experience. So something that Logitech does very well is that what we don't make, we partner. And also, we do a great job of actually testing all the solutions. So up in front right here, we have our partner Avacor and their 21:9 screen. On the bottom, we actually have the Heckler Credenza. This table that is built for this experience that Microsoft even recommends is by our partner Steelcase, and I'm sitting in some amazing Herm Miller chairs. But really, this setup is to put the user in the signature front row experience in the most optimal position, because when the ribbon of the users show up, it'll be on the bottom of the screen, not the Brady Bunch that we're used to. And because of that, and where the placement of the camera is, as I am looking at the far end participants, the Rally Bar Mini will be able to capture me in a way where you're gonna see that direct eye contact, bringing back the human experience to the room. And also, there's a physical element to this where we need the ocular tables from the Steelcase to fan out the in-room users correctly so our cameras can capture that beautiful perspective to bring back that experience. This is Western Juniper. As of today, this room is actually running on Google Meet. Typically, it's a MTR room, but this is a larger room and we have this kind of space, right? It's gonna be very hard to capture the image of the participants further down the table. That's why you have Sight. So right now, Sight will work on Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom rooms. This is our center of the table AI intelligent camera, picking up different camera perspective that was not able to do before. In the past, what people were doing is a lot of multi-camera. We're trying to simplify this by using 2 systems. Sight as a companion to a Rally Bar. And the greatest thing right now is we just released smart switching. which is, as I'm speaking across the table to Sarah, it's able to capture my face and her face. But now, if I were to sit in this chair and I turn towards the front, the Rally camera and Sight are working as friends. Rally camera says, hey, I have a better image of Davis. Let's send this image of Davis versus his ear. And as I switch back, Sight will be smart enough to tell Rally bar, hey, I have the image of Davis, let's switch. Again, giving the far end users context, nonverbal cues, and just a visual that hasn't been done before. What's really neat about this room is that we are using all Logitech technology. What we have done is we have a Rally bar, dual screens, tap, wall mounted, and what we have done is we have used our ceiling mics and wire everything up. Why are we doing this? Every office has a multi-purpose room. To get technology off the table, it gives their facilities, their work experience, their managers, right, an option to rearrange this room in whatever needs they need for that day or week. So if we needed to, we would unplug the power, we create a horseshoe, we could create the long bowling alley table, and this is one of the builds that I could see at least one or two in every office. Welcome to our boardroom. This is Mantazia. This is actually probably the most polished room we have here at Logitech. And you look at all the technology that we have in here, these are 89-inch Samsung commercial displays, Rally bar. We actually have Sight at the center of further back at the center of the table. We have 2 digital mic pods. We have 2 tap IPs, and we have a Scribe connected to all those rooms. A lot of times, we just want to take a really quick meeting. You don't really book it. Maybe it's a phone call from a colleague or a partner, or maybe it's something personal, right? Phone booths. That's the answer to all this. And there's many ways to do it. There could be a phone booth where there's no technology, or there'd be a phone booth where you're utilizing Logitech to be the audio microphone. Again, quick BYOD setting, take advantage of the USB-C, take advantage of the monitor and the camera in the room, you're off and running. So thank you for going on a virtual tour with us. We covered many different topics and different use cases. I invite you to come to our office to actually see our living lab in action. Go ahead and contact your Logitech representative. I'm more than happy to help you here.